Welcome back for some more Flex tips. Today we are going to take a quick look at the quick launch bar. Similar to Rapatoni, at the top of the Flexmls screen, we have the quick launch bar. Look at it right there. You can do a lot with this. Rapatoni had a lot of good features with the quick launch for their search bar, but I think there's even more with Flex, and I really like some of the stuff we're going to do today. So today we're going to just run a couple of scenarios. Let's say, first of all, you get a call and you have a client who wants to buy a house in Levelland. So we type in the quick launch bar, Levelland, and hit enter. It comes up immediately with some listings, starting a new search in the city of Levelland, a residential search, a residential income search. Remember, residential income is the multifamily, is what we currently call it. So residential income. You've got, we had several agents. I believe these people probably all live in Levelland, is my guess. We've got the Red Dirt Realty, we've got an office, so all sorts of things related to Levelland pop up. So I'm going to start with just a residential search of Levelland. And here we see a whole bunch of listings, including one from Shelley for $29,500. Now let's say that same client tells you that they would like to buy in a town outside of Lubbock. They're moving to the area, and Levelland was the first one that hit their radar, but Levelland, Littlefield, Plainview, anywhere like that. So let's do a search in the quick launch bar for city of Plainview, Littlefield, Levelland. You just separate those cities by commas and hit enter. Or right there it says residential. Also, a feature that I really like is this new tab. And I'll show you why here right now. I'm going to click new tab. That makes it so that I can leave my screen, whatever I was working on, up and running. In this case, I just have my dashboard up. But what if I got a floor call and I was looking up, doing a CMA for someone? I can immediately just type into the search window and click open in new tab. And that new search opens in a new tab, leaving all my other work exactly where it was. So here we have a search for Plainview, Levelland, and Littlefield. And we'll see once we map it. It pulls up and shows all the listings where they are. Once you're talking to your client, let's say they give you a little bit more information, and now they want a $200,000 to $300,000 house in Littlefield, Levelland, Plainview, and they need 4 bedrooms. So let's go up, and I'm just going to copy and paste this search that I already typed up, which is $200K to $300K, semicolon. That's important when you're separating out different types of data. $200K to $300K, so that's your price data, semicolon. City of Plainview, Levelland, Littlefield. You put commas because they're all cities. And then at the end, 4 bedroom. And now let's see what we had. We started with 104 houses between the 3 cities. And now we should get, here we go. Change our search up and pulls up with just those houses that fit that criteria. And now we just have 10 houses that fit our client's criteria. We can look at those on the map. We could also say edit search. Let's say we want to drill down a little bit further. We typed in the basic parameters of our search, but maybe we need garage spaces or something. We can come in and we can refine that search and say we only want those houses that have at least a 2-car garage. And that's taken 1 off. Now we're down to just 9 results. You can see your total number of results right there. At long last, our client has settled on a house in Levelland, and we need to run some comparables and just kind of see what prices really look like in Levelland. Is this one priced correctly? So let's go and search in the quick launch bar for, we're going to use a status this time. Recent sold, semicolon, 3 bedrooms and up, semicolon, Levelland, Texas. And we get 9 houses. You'll note that they all say closed. They don't say sold, they say closed. Closed is the new term for sold in the new system. And this gives us a map of our comparable sales, and we can narrow that down a little bit more and get a more appropriate or more accurate CMA. Now, as it happens, you're sitting in the sales meeting and you hear some guy, some agent sitting up at the front named Andy something or another. You didn't get his last name, but Andy said he has a new listing out there and it really interested you, and you're more caught up in the listing than you were in Andy's last name. So you go in and you type in Andy into the search box. You've got a listing on Andy Taylor Road. That wasn't it. You've got Andy Bentley. Nope. Andy Geron. Yes. Andy Vaseline? No, definitely Andy Geron, because he's at Exit Lubbock. And you can click on Andy. We'll pull up Andy's information. There's his phone number, there's his email, and you can view his listings and take a look and find whichever listing it was that Andy was talking about that you know is perfect for your client. In another video, I will get into the entire menu, but one of the cool things you can do with Flex is through the quick launch bar, you can search for menu items. Let's say you need to add a listing. Instead of opening up the menu, navigating over and clicking on where it says add or add listing, you can just type in add and then menu items, add listing, or address search. We can click new tab and open up and start entering a brand new listing without even having to go through the menu system to find it. And the same thing works if you're going to maybe work with a contact. Come into the quick launch bar, type in contact, and you got contact management, contact support. I'm going to click on contact management, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some saved searches for my contacts. So I've got my wife, Lisa, and I've got me as a buyer. And that's it for the quick launch bar. It is super useful. You will start to love that. It's also available on the phone. I'll do some phone videos at another time, but you can do the quick launch on the phone. So just a nice quick way to do some searches and maybe launch some features of the software that you need to go into.